Many retirees are often looking for various forms of additional income stream in retirement, and the question that I get asked very often is this: can I rent part of my home, and how is my home assessed at that point by Centrelink for the age pension purpose? Therefore, today's discussion is relevant to you if you are a homeowner, you wish to rent part of your home, either for long or short term, and you receive part of full age pension. My name is Katherine Isbrandt from About Retirement. I'm a certified financial planner, and you are watching About Retirement TV, the place where you can find most of the answers, most of the information when you are preparing for retirement, or if you would like to improve your retirement financially, if you're already there. Many retirees wonder if renting a room or setting up Airbnb is a good idea. Is it profitable? And how is Centrelink assessing home and rent earned under means testing? So often the idea of renting part of home is based on financial needs. Others are happy to rent a room in their home, not necessarily for the financial reasons, but more of the social reasons, companionship or security, not to live alone. Whatever your reasons are, before you start such an arrangement, you need to understand the rules and consequences. As you know, your family home is generally exempt from means testing when calculating your age pension eligibility. However, rules are different if you, number one, rent part of your home, number two, rent a self-contained living area, or number three, you have another building that you are renting that is on the same property and on the same title as your family home. This is what I will try to explain today. Number one, rent part of your home. Asset test. If you rent a room or two in your family home, any rental income is then assessed under the boarders and lodgers provisions, but your rooms continue to be asset test exempt under the principal home exemption. Income test. Only part of the income earned is assessed. Lodging, accommodation only. 70% of income is assessed by Centrelink. Bed and breakfast, which means accommodation and provision of breakfast, then 50% of income is assessed. Board, accommodation and meals in addition to breakfast, only 20% of income is then assessed under income test by Centrelink. If your expenses are greater than general allowance provided, then you can discuss it with Centrelink office by providing your tax return as a proof of further expenses. Keep in mind, however, that your near relatives are exempt from the above rules, and income received from them is not included in your assessment under income test. A near relative is your parent, your child, or your sibling, and that includes your step, foster, and adoptive relatives. So let's look at an example. Susan is retired on part age pension, and she decided to rent one room with breakfast included, receiving $150 per week. Under the asset test, there is no change. Susan's home will continue to be fully excluded under asset test. Under income test, Centrelink will apply the following formula: $150 per week times 52 weeks, estimated annual gross earned income amounts to $7,800 per annum. then Centrelink will only count 50% of that gross income, which comes to $3,900 per annum. This is the level of assessable income counted by Centrelink based on bed and breakfast arrangement. If you have mortgage repayments, this could further reduce the Centrelink assessment. If you rent, however, more than 5 rooms, Centrelink will treat this as a business. Therefore, income will no longer be assessed under the Boarders and Lodgers provision, but rather based on your net profit and most likely based on your tax return. And just a short note, if you enjoy this video and see it beneficial, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. This is the best way to support us, and you will always be updated with any future videos. Number 2, rent a self-contained living area. What is regarded as a self-contained living area? A self-contained living area is the area that contains private or separate sleeping, cooking and bathroom facilities. For example, a flat that is attached to your home. Asset test. The Centrelink assessment of your self-contained living area is based on who is renting the area from you. If your renter is your near relative, then the full value of that area is exempt under asset test as being part of your family home. Income test. Additionally, any income received from your near relative will not be assessed. If, however, the self-contained living area is rented to a non-near relative, then the area is no longer exempt from means testing and the rental income is assessed under income test. Centrelink most likely will perform their own asset test assessment to value the part of the property that belongs to the rented living area. Rental income will no longer be assessed under the Boarder and Lodgers rules, but rather those of the usual rental property, therefore a gross rental less allowable deductions. And number 3, you have another building that you are renting that is on the same property and the same title as your family home. In these situations of having another building on your property that is on the same title as your family home, the Centrelink assessment is based under dual occupancy rules. In this situation, the assessment will depend on: is the second building rented to your near relative? Who paid for the construction cost? As this is becoming a little bit more complex situation, explanation of it is beyond the scope of this short video, and a full personal advice is highly recommended. Actually, my sincere recommendation is to ask for the full advice and assessment of possible cash flow and personal impact on age pension in any situation when you are thinking about renting part of your home. Simply visit our website about retirement.com.au and click the button Book a Meeting. Organize a meeting either with myself or Sean at your preferred time. Meeting can be organized in our Bologna office or online through Zoom facility. We both specialize in retirement planning, so you will always receive the most appropriate and consistent advice no matter who you organize the meeting with. And now for my recommendation for further videos to watch. Account-based pension or annuity, which income stream is for you. A great debate between Sean and I about those two income streams. And the second recommendation is: will Trump presidency impact Australia and your retirement? As usual, anything to do with Trump is controversial but necessary to know. I will speak with you in my next video. Bye for now.